Look at this lineup, and every time Cal rallies up to bat, you're just like holding your breath for the entire length of it.
Yeah.
Scared.
And it still
I think
feels
that's
like
the only way I can describe
Yeah.
it. It's just scared.
it still feels like he's due as well, right? I mean,
Is one hit.
the guy hit 60 homers on the season. He's not going to hit one in this whole playoff series.
I
guess Aaron Judge does that every October, though, so. Zinger.
No, I'd be pretty shocked if he didn't hit one out eventually. It's just a matter of making sure Rosarena's not on, like their leadoff hitter.
Right. Well, and I do think, like, at the end of the day, we're talking about all these guys that we fear in the Mariners lineup. Their pitching staff is their best part, you know?
Yeah.
They're a better pitching staff than they are in offense. Their offense honestly got cold to end the season, but they just have a bunch of these guys that have consistently in their career stepped up in October that now play for a Seattle team that has not been an October team at all. That was their first home playoff win since 2001.
And you get grown men crying in the crowd after the game. You see some of those clips?
I mean, it's like when the Lions, it's really, truly like that.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Like, I wasn't going to make fun of them.
25
I was
years
just kind of
nearly.
shocked that they were showing that on TV. But, yeah, you're right. Like, it just can be a big deal for some of these franchises.
Our guy Colin Cowherd was probably tearing up a little bit, you know?
I'll say I'm not going to feel well, I guess it's Tarek Skubal Game 5. But, man, I'd rather just close this thing out at home on Wednesday.
Well, yeah,
and not
of
even
course you would.
not even give them the chance to go back home because that place is going to be nuts. I mean, Saturday night, game starts at 8:40, and you knew right away, like, oh, this is going to be a very difficult stadium to play in. Very difficult park to play in this series. That place was rocking.
The fans want it. I mean, their fans are they're bringing it, that's for sure.
We mentioned some of the Skubal numbers, how the offenses just can't get going with him out on the mound for some godforsaken reason. 49 strikeouts through 5 playoff games. 49 strikeouts through 5 playoff games the Detroit Tigers offense has had. It's pretty tough to win games like that, especially when you're not hitting any home runs. That's the most difficult part. And I have obviously hated the strikeouts like everybody else. But part of me late in that game, like especially after the Tigers took, really before they took the lead, part of me was just like, we just need to see one get out. Like, forget all the hitting with runners in scoring position. Somebody's just got to hit a home run. And I guess now I'm in an internal struggle of like, do we need the power or do we just need to play good team baseball, small ball, move the runners type of stuff? And I know there's some sort of balance to it, but they're just going to need to hit some bombs eventually. And it feels like, obviously, it goes without saying, they're lacking power right now in their offense. And one thing I did like that AJ Hinch did, he did this both days. And this is something that's very simple, but just didn't happen enough. The first 4 hitters are our best guys. Glaber, Carpenter, Torkelson, Green. Those 4 guys should be the top 4 guys in the lineup every single game from this point moving forward. And I know Glaber's had a pretty awful postseason to start things out. 7 Ks, 1 walk. It's just he's hitting below the Mendoza line. I know it's not been great, but I'd rather have him in that leadoff spot than anybody else. So I want those first 4 guys to be the first 4 guys in the lineup every day. And so for some reason throughout the regular season and even in the wild card round, it's like, hey, here's Parker leading off, or here's, I guess that was the only other guy who hit leadoff. Colt Keith has been a leadoff hitter for a lot of this season. Let's just not get cute with it. Let's have those first 4 guys be the best 4 players on the team, and that's what it's been the last two games.
Yeah, it's been nice, and it's actually 59 strikeouts to the first 5 games, which is 49.
Oh, my bad.
But I'm just saying, like, that's crazy. 59 through 5 playoff games, really, truly ridiculous. And to your point of, like, is it time to do the dink and dunk offense? I mean, I feel like if it was time to do that, they would have done it. Like, I don't know if they're capable of even doing that. They put guys on base. They're still able to draw walks. I mean, when you strike out a bunch, you're going to draw some walks in there as well because, half of these strikeouts are backwards Ks, you know? So it's the not getting on the board early that I think is truly the most frustrating part because they've shown in the 2 games against Seattle, they can come up with timely hits. It's not going to be it's not going to come maybe at a fashion that you want it to, but the Torkelson double last night and the McKinstry single in extra innings on Saturday night, like, they're able to do that. The problem is they get down in these games early when their pitchers are giving them good performances. They have to be able to add a run or two, because they did it against Cleveland. They got up 1-0 in every game. Like, they have to be able to put up 2 or 3 when the starting pitcher is still out there, and they have yet to do that this entire postseason.
Well, eventually you got to have one of those games where you can just turn the faucet on and just the pipes just unload.
That's what happened in Game 3 with Cleveland. Yeah, I mean, that's what this offense was all year, basically. It's contagious.
They're going to need another one of those games at some point this season. Like, they can have another – we grinded it out, picked up a win late in these games off a bunch of singles, but eventually they're going to need to open up the floodgates in one of these innings, and it's going to need to happen at home.
Yeah.
For the Tigers to have a chance to
it's ugly baseball, man.
You want to know why they're striking out so much, though? I think I figured this out. Simple, but effective. Yesterday, they were first pitch strike, down 0-1 in the count. 34 of their 36 at-bats.
Wow. It's a good number.
That you're going to strike out that often when the first pitch is a strike that often. Like, you either got to do – if they're throwing strikes, which – the Mariners have been throwing first pitch strikes. You got to be able to either attack that, which the Tigers were at least trying to do. Like, there was a good amount of one pitch at bats yesterday and on Saturday. You either got to attack that and put the ball in play, or you just got to take it and then hope they start throwing you chase stuff and protect the plate better. There's not a lot of protecting the plate with 2 strikes and working up a pitcher's count right now. They did it in the first 2 innings, but how many guys on the team are really capable of doing that right now? It's Carey, it's Glaber, and is that it? Torkelson can kind of do it. Wenzel did it once, but for every one time he does it, his 5 other at-bats are just atrocious. I don't know. It's just they're not giving themselves a ton of good looks. They're behind in the count more often than not.
And once again, the issue is, like, as much as these guys have been performing as of late, you feel like a blow-up Flaherty start can just happen at any given moment.
Why would you say that?
I mean, because it is, right? It's a possibility. A Mize possibility is too. So when you're unable to at least give them any sort of hope early in the game, the offense, it makes you scared. It makes you nervous.
That's why losing a Tarek Skubal start just is an extra punch in the gut. You got to be able to pick up
Still
wins
1-1 at the end of the day, but yes, a major missed opportunity last night.
1-4 in his last 5 starts. 1-4. 989-837-6